Check
I just want to put it out there. I'm the fastest biker in this city.
The baddest.
Whoever wants to argue, let them land.
The baddest bike. Even that one with a blue bike, that one.
Bring him.
We bring him. He knows himself. Bring your blue bike.
Bruh, I think I found a tag.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our first ever PodCars. We're calling it PodCars, but today it's not so much about cars. We have two bikes. Well, we're going to be talking about one, but we have two bikes behind us. And before I could introduce our guest today, let me just tell you about where we are right now. So we are at Iron Horse Bikers Cafe here at Agora Village. And also, as you can see, I'm rocking a Planet Spares t-shirt. Shout out to them, and also shout out to Sagax. So Planet Spares is a plan. They've got spares, all spares you could be looking for. You can contact them and find them in Rhodes Park. And for Sagax, you can hire a bus with Sagax. You can hire with us. Just contact us on any of our platforms. So guys, we have the one and only. You might not know him, but I know him well. Cooper.
How's it?
So this is the CEO. It's called CEO, eh? CEO of Titan ZM.
Exactly.
Yeah. So can you just tell the people about Titan ZM just a little bit?
Wagwan, guys. So I own a motorcycle business. It runs online currently called Titan Motorcycles. My handle is at Titan ZM. So I'm all about bikes, accessories, bikes overall. I'm your go-to guy.
So this is the guy to contact when you are looking for a bike, whether it's your first time or you're a pro. This is the guy. He's got helmets, riding gear, all that. So today we'll be talking about one specific bike. Behind us right now we've got a Honda CBR Fireblade, and we've got a BMW S1000RR. How do we say it?
Double R
at S1000.
S1000.
So yes, guys, this is a beautiful bike. This is a beautiful bike, and I think let's run through the specs just a bit. I don't know if you'd like to do that for us right now, Cooper.
Yeah. Just a sec.
Yeah.
So I believe this model is a 2021.
Yeah.
I will run you through the specs in depth.
Yeah.
Clip.
So.
Yeah. So we'll run you through the specs in depth with a clip. This is a 2021 model S1000 BMW and 2009 Honda CBR 1000. For today, we'll be focusing mainly on the BMW. Various modes it has: dynamic, sport mode, with traction control, with the cruise control, and many other mods that make this bike totally amazing and a go-to bike for most motorcycle enthusiasts.
Yeah. So I think let's get into that. First off, I mean, the visuals. We can obviously see this bike has got so much aerodynamics to it. BMW definitely did the thing with this one, and this should be one of the fastest bikes. Am I right? Well, we've got the
H2
top bikes.
Yeah.
We've got the Kawasaki's and whatnot. I think we'll review the Kawasaki's later on. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, but let's get into this one. So this is a 2021 S1000RR 4-stroke. So basically that's a 4-cylinder bike that we have right here with us, 1000 cc's. And let's get into the tech. We've got so much tech in this bike, so let me just run through you guys. So just give me a second. Okay. And there's so many words here. Vizongo. Okay, so the BMW S1000RR has a frame layout with its new suspension technology that makes the RR lighter and more precise when riding. It's got a specified focused seating position, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, so before we get into the bike, talking about the bike, I would just like you to explain a little bit about what we should be looking for if it's our first time riding a bike. What bike should we look out for? So get into that for us a bit.
First and foremost, I believe biking is an art. It's something that you practice daily. For new time riders, I'd advise you start slowly and gradually go up. I wouldn't advise you to jump onto a bike that's, for example, a 600cc, 1000cc for your first bike, because there's a lot involved. I mean, it's easy for you to go quick in a straight line, but biking is more than riding fast. There's a lot of dynamics involved. So for beginner riders, I'd advise start with a simple 200cc bike and gradually
build
improve as you improve your skills.
So what are like the top 3 bikes you would advise to get? And what's the price tag on those?
Price tag also, our market is really not at its best at the moment in terms of bikes. So for beginner bikes, you're looking at like, the Kawasaki's, Suzuki's. You can get something that's within range. 200cc, you've got the KTM's. So budget wise, you should be looking at least 50,000 for a bike without issues.
That's kwacha.
Kwacha.
Okay, thought you were talking about dollars.
Hey.
That's an M3. So Kawasaki's, Suzuki's, something that's less than 600cc.
Name brands. Those you would never go wrong. Maintenance, we've got able mechanics. I would like to mention a few. I've got my go-to person, Gary Heinzen, Zwaga Enterprises. Those are definitely your
go-to let's guys. Actually talk about the maintenance. Like, is maintaining a bike expensive compared to cars?
Not necessarily. I think you actually save a lot more money with a bike compared to a vehicle, because you need to service your bike at least every 3,000 kms, depending on how often you ride your bike. But servicing maintenance is relatively low for these small components: oils, your oil filter, fuel filter. And
we've noticed a lot of delivery bikers that have come onto the market in this country, and I've noticed these guys ride as if they've got 9 lives. I'm a victim. Like one day I'm going to hit one of those, and it's not going to be my fault. But I just want you to explain a little bit about safety measures that we can take or they can take when on a bike. I understand even riding gear is very important, and I see so many people ride bikes without helmets. So just explain a bit on that.
Like I said, biking is an art, so it's something that you practice and get better, as you go. In Lusaka, we've got a select few clubs. I'm affiliated to Bikers and Bikes, and we've got our own safety measures we take as a group and the club per se. We've got first aid trainings that we go through. We've got specific talks we have before we set out on our rides. For these delivery bikes, it's also becoming an issue of concern to us who ride these hyper bikes and sport bikes because of the recklessness. And that has caused the stereotype to say that all bikers are reckless.
Yeah, true.
So people have failed to distinguish between delivery bikes and
the hyper bikes, sport bikes
riders. So we're trying to separate ourselves from.
I see. So again, guys, there's so many potholes in this country. I can't feel safe riding on a bike. You're driving home on a certain road, there's no potholes. The next morning you pass that same road and there's a new pothole. How do you bikers manage?
So basically we've got specific routes that we take, and that's why we emphasize, if you aren't really getting into biking, especially in this country, be affiliated to a group. We've got our group rides, we've got specific rules and speed limits that we adhere to when we're taking these group rides, making the experience safer for us. So we've got our road captain that goes ahead of everyone else and
to
lets
survey
us
and
if
check.
there's any hazards along the way.
I can only imagine how many hazards they can be. The pothole alerts every after 500 meters. Guys, there's a new pothole this side. Don't pass. But that's really interesting. So yeah, let's talk about the bikes that you ride. And so let's talk about you a bit. So tell me how long you've been riding, what bikes you've ridden on, which one has been your favorite in that space, and which one you would want to get next.
I've been riding for what now? I first learned to ride in 2016. So 2016 to date, I have to do the math on that one. But
So that's about 8 years.
yeah, 8 years. I've been on 1000cc now for the past 2 years.
Yeah, ever since I knew you.
Yeah. My personal favorite and the bike I've owned and currently still own is the CBR 1000RR. This bike is raw. I've got no quick shifts, auto blippers. It's basically manual to the bone. And that's what I love about this bike.
So there's
Bike-
actually auto bikes.
We've got your auto blippers. S1000 comes with those modes.
Oh,
From
yeah.
factory.
Yeah.
You've got your auto blippers. You've got your quick shift. So a quick shift basically works. You shift without the clutch. You
Just
yeah.
must be nice. Oh, it's the one Salim was using. Salim, don't be lying to us that you're a quick shifter. No, you are using blippers, say.
So yeah, you can clutchless shift even with this bike, my bike, but it takes technique and you have to know what exact RPM you're supposed to shift so you don't mess up your internals. But my dream bike, I'm kind of torn between the two, between the 2017 R1 or the Big Bang series anyway, 2012 to 2020 or the S1000. I think these are beautiful bikes. I haven't had the chance to ride an S1000 yet. I have ridden an R1 2017 and I must say it's a beautiful bike. So between the two, that would definitely be my next.
Nice. So he's riding a CBR right now. Anyway, so let's get into this BMW S1000, guys. Before we get into it, tell us what's the market price for something like this 2021 S1000 BMW.
2021.
Do you have an idea?
You're looking at least 300k. That's clutcher.
300k.
300k.
And you would be gapping on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, so this is a 1000cc bike, inline 4 engine. It's got an inline 4 engine which produces at least 205 horsepower. To those car guys that want to know horsepower and whatnot. And would you consider this like a light bike? Because here it says it's like 197 kg.
I'll have to answer on that one. If Miller allows me to take this thing for a ride,
Right.
yeah, I would really love to have a feel of the bike. That way I can better explain.
Yeah. But according to BMW, this is one of the lightest bikes they've produced. Actually. Yeah. So also it's got various riding modes, traction control, ABS, and I understand it also has anti-wheelie, something like that.
Yeah,
Like
it's got
you
that,
could try and do that, but it won't launch into a wheelie.
Yeah,
Which is quite interesting.
exactly.
It's got a aluminium bridge frame for rigidity. That's how they pronounce that word. So it's quite a strong bike as well. Dynamic damping control for improved handling. So what that means is you could actually control your suspension from soft to hard or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
It's got high performance Brembo brakes. Guys, you guys always see Brembo brakes on a car, but have you ever seen Brembo brakes on a bike?
And that's one thing about the S1000. The braking system
Is perfect.
is on point.
It's on point. You will stop when you want to. And as you can see from the exterior as well, it's quite a sleek bike. It's got so much aerodynamics to it. So yeah, it's got a sleek and dynamic design to it to reduce drag. So it's fast. It's definitely fast, and it will cut through the air like no man's business. It's got a digital display with connectivity features depending on your trim level package. So you could even connect it to your phone and see how long you've been riding and what route you were taking, how fast you were going, all those specs. There's so much to this bike, and it's a really beautiful bike as well. And I love how S1000s sound. What's your favorite sounding bike?
R1 S1000.
R1 and S1000. I see.
That cross-plane engine
Yeah.
is unlike anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we'll get a chance to rev this bike for you guys a bit, because yo. So yeah, guys, this is an S1000 that we have for you today. This is a ZCP PodCars edition. Well, sorry, not edition, but our first ever podcast episode. But we have a bike for you today, and we could consider this as a pilot episode. We're considering to bring you guys more content like this, not just cars but bikes as well, and into rally, into F1 2024. We're going hard on the content, guys, so expect a lot from us. Thanks to Cooper for his time to coming here.
Cheers.
Thanks to Mila is not here with us, but this is his bike, the BMW S1000R. We're going to be reviewing his other bikes as well, so look out for that. And thank you for hosting us, Iron Horse Bikers Cafe, Sagax. For if you'd like to hire a bus, check out Sagax. And for all your spare parts, Planet Spares got you covered. I'm even rocking their merch. I got this merch at one of the rally events. Yeah, so thanks, guys. This is Zed Car Projects. I'm Casey, and here we have Cooper. Tell us your handles once again.
Instagram, it's Titan ZM. TikTok should be the same, at Titan ZM. And follow the boy.
Yeah, so this is quite a short episode, but if you'd like to see longer episodes, just let us know. Don't forget to buy ZCP merch. We've got ZCP merchandise. We've got charity drives this year as well. And for each merch you buy, the money goes to the charity event, charity drives and whatnot. So please help out. Kusamala Children's Home is the place we've been helping out the past 2 years. Yes, so let us know in the comment section what you think about the bike and what you think about, everything to do with bikes. If you've got questions, please ask. Cooper is here to answer them in the comment section. So yeah, thanks for
That's what we're talking about.
That's why he doesn't even have a correct riding gear. So we've just seen delivery bike of us here. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining us. More episodes coming up soon. Zed Car Projects, PodCars. Today's edition was bikes.
Yes. I just want to put it out there. I'm the fastest biker in this city.
The baddest.
Whoever wants to argue, let them land.
The baddest bike. Even that one with a blue bike, that one.
Bring him.
We will bring him. He knows himself. Bring your blue bike. Alright, thanks, guys. Check you out. We are out.